been revealed this afternoon, new Tauranga MP Sam Uffindell was kicked out of King's College as a 16-year-old for viciously beating up a younger boy while he was at boarding school. Sam Uffindell has admitted it. He has apologised to the victim. He's with us now. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Heather.
Now, why did you and the 3 other boys beat this kid up?
At the end of the year, we went through I was in the 5th form, and on the last day of the year, we went into the 3rd form dorm and just sort of raided them in a sense, and with the boy involved, I punched him a bunch of times in the arms and the body. Wasn't targeting him specifically in any way. We just went through, and it's one of the dumbest, stupidest things that I've ever done. I regretted it hugely. Obviously, the next day we were called in, and a couple of us, including myself, were asked to leave the school, which I did and accepted with my parents. And we left, and I'm just really gutted about the whole incident, and have thought about it a lot over the years. And I take full ownership for it. It is what it is. It's what I did, and I'm deeply apologetic and remorseful for what I've done.
Did you use bed legs to beat him up?
I have no recollection of using that. I've heard that mentioned today when I was interviewed, and I don't have any recollection of using that. I just recall using just punching to the arm and body, all I can say is that I have said to the person involved, I've reached out to them and apologised for what happened, and I still am sorry for what happened. I wish it hadn't have happened, but it has, and that was part of me, as an adult growing up. We came back to New Zealand, and I just wanted to make amends for something that I had done wrong, which had a significant bearing on my life, obviously, leaving secondary school and having to go to a new school, and just wanted to check in on him and see how he was going, and offer my sincere apologies.
The fact, Sam, that you apologised to him 22 years later and 9 months before announcing your political career has raised the question as to whether you apologised because you needed to clear this stuff out before you became a politician. Is that what happened?
No, that's not what happened. People have said that. I heard that was mentioned today, but it's not what happened. I reached out to him sincerely because I wanted to apologise for what I'd done.
What made you decide after 22 years to do it? What was the catalyst?
We got back to New Zealand, and I hadn't lived here for many years, and I wanted to make amends. Really, it had bugged me for a long time. It was a humiliating experience for me at the time and onwards, and obviously as I was an older adult and grew up and matured, I sort of reflected on what the toll could have been on him, and when we got back here, I then made the decision to reach out and find him and talk about it with him and apologise.
Did you tell the National Party before you became a candidate that this had happened?
Yeah, I did. I fully disclosed that. Yeah.
And what did they say, that it was okay, that they could handle this?
They asked me to walk through the story, and I walked through it. It was in the late 90s, and a lot of time had gone past. I was 16 years old when it happened, just turned 16. I just reiterated to them that I was remorseful and apologetic, and took full ownership of it. And I've worked hard, as I have since I've been an adult, to be a hard, working, upstanding person. And I'm a different person to what I was when I was a teenager.
You ever done anything else like this?
No, I have not. No.
So this is an isolated incident of beating up another kid.
I've never punched anyone in the head in my life. It was a bunch of arm and body shots, and it was one of the dumbest and stupidest things that I've ever done, and I'm sincerely remorseful for it. I take full ownership of it. And it doesn't reflect. It's not who I am as a person.
Sam, can I just check something with you?
Yep.
So previously, look, it's just a point, but previously you said it was just arm and body shots, and now you're saying you punched him in the head. Did you punch him in the head?
No, I said I've never punched anyone. I've never punched anyone in the head in my life.
Okay, no, fair enough. Do you think, I'm glad that you clarified that, do you think that you should stay in Parliament, Sam?
I will discuss that with my team when I'm down there, and you know, I was upfront about this when I applied for the role to be the MP of Tauranga, and I will discuss that with them when I am down there.
Are you considering leaving?
I am at this stage, you know, just trying to talk to you guys and put out my position on it. And I'll get down there this week and I'll talk to my team and obviously the leadership and reflect from there.
All right. Sam, thank you for turning up to have a chat to us about it. I appreciate it, mate. Sam Uffindell, National Party MP, 17 away from 6.